you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Brady, coming at you fast with another Advanced Warfare video, and today we're going to be talking about another topical commentary, but before we do, the gameplay you will be seeing is some more doubles variant gameplay. The duo, Contruder and I, we go in against some kids, and let's just say you might want to bring some protection for your eyes before watching this video because it's a blowout. It's pretty much a stomp down to the extreme. So definitely, you've been warned. Some craziness going on, about to happen. But the topic of the video today is actually can be relatable to this gameplay in a sense, depending on how you think about it. I'll leave that up for grabs. But today's topic is actually know your limits, right? And this is not meant to be in a negative way. This is not meant to be in a bad way or a mocking way or a disrespectful way. This is actually very important thing to do in life when you're applying certain situations and your judgment to these situations. So you want to know your limits, and by that I mean there's always too much of a good thing. We all know this. We've all been taught this. There's too much of everything. Everything can be overdone, right? And when you overdo things, it could be really bad, even if it's a good thing. For example, eating food. You know, you get fat if you overdo it, or you get diabetes if you eat too much sugar, and that's really bad. But cake is delicious, and we don't want to stop eating cake, do we? But we don't want to eat too much of it unless we want to get diabetes, and nobody wants to get diabetes because it's bad. That's just one example. And the reason this is important to know is because anything that you do, right, anything that you pursue in life, any kind of goal or aspiration or anything, you have to take it step by step. You can't bite off more than you can't chew. And when doing this is an important building block in your step to becoming a more successful individual in anything. It does not matter. Well, anything. I'm using real life situations just to prove that yes, it could be in anything. Right? You can, if drinking, some people like drinking. It's fun for them. They enjoy it. Okay, that's good for you. Alcohol technically is a poison, but that doesn't matter, right? If you drink too much of it, however, you will die. You don't want to overdo it. You want to know your limits. And when challenging a goal, when pursuing a career or something, just anything in the future, when trying to achieve something important, you want to take it step by step. You don't want to rush things. You want to know your limits. If you, for example, you're playing Call of Duty, right, and let's say you go 20-0 in GBs, you're like, oh my gosh, we're the best team ever, we're undefeatable, let's go Team Scrim Denial, right? And I'm just like, and the normal casual person is going to be, well, like, did you win a tournament yet? Did you attend a LAN yet? Did you beat other teams before Denial? Or are you going to jump straight to one of the top teams in Call of Duty at the moment to challenge? You're probably not going to do that, and if you are, it's not going to turn out well. It's probably going to look something like this game is turning out to look like. So it's important to understand that and to note that sometimes it's good to fail because that means you're not ready for that yet. Sometimes it's good to go step by step because that means that when you do take on that next challenge, that next step, you will be more prepared for it. You will be ready for it. You'll be good to go. It won't be life-changing or bad for you or difficult at all. You'll be ready for it. You'll be good to go. You'll be prepared. And that's important. That's what you want to consider when listening to this, when considering your limits. And your limit to certain things, your dexterity or your resistance or your tolerance, it always builds the more you do something. So for example, you're learning math, right? And you want to become an engineer. And you got to learn the next level of math. You don't jump straight to calculus. You got to learn your algebra first, and then you learn your trigonometry, and then you learn your calculus, and then you learn your next level calculus. I don't know what it's called. I'm not an engineer. Apologies. But that's just an example, right? You go step by step. You don't just jump to the straight thing. And the more math you take, the more tolerance you gain to the subject, the more adapted you are to cover it. And when you learn new things, you're better prepared for it because you're ready to tackle it. You're ready to go for that. You're ready to go on to the next level. So basically, know your limits. Don't rush things. Don't be upset if you do fail, and that just means that you just haven't practiced well enough for whatever you failed at, or you're just not prepared. You know, just take it with a grain of salt. Don't be negative about things, and just stay positive and take everything that happens to you and learn from your mistakes and learn from it and better yourself as an individual. Now, that's pretty much it, guys. These tips again can apply to real life. They can apply to Call of Duty, like I mentioned and showed examples and talked about. Hopefully you guys learned something from this, and hopefully you guys can apply this to your own personal lives and the aspects of your individual living habits and everything like that. And it will definitely make you a better person and a better individual. So the gameplay is wrapping up here. The final score will be 250-14. You'll see the scoreboard in the end, but I'm done talking. I don't want to talk more than I need to. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, make sure you all have a wonderful day. One more behind you. Hold on. There we go. They're spawning our lobby. Watch out. Oh my god. I should just upload that. Oh my. I think I will upload that. I'll upload this on my channel, and then I'll upload that First Game on Mutiny channel. And I'll have like some kind of topic, like, I don't know your limits or something. Something that correlates with the gameplay.